It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Satoransky, Parker out there with Song, and it's Fall in at the center position. Fires from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. No good from outside. Satoransky covering. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Parker with a clean look. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Balmora.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
So it's the visitors now. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Parker. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
He gets it in there.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
There's the triple. The putback. It's deflected. And they're moving it up. The jump hook. Sarr gets the bucket.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Shields. And a miss there on the triple. From beyond the arc and then some. 6 points for him.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Fires the 3. That shot off the mark.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards. Oh, great ball movement there.
It's an 8-point differential.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team.
There's 1:40 left in the first quarter of the game. Parker outside, hits it from 3-point range. Parker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Away team foul. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Number 32.
So he gets them both. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Fades. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now, here's Parker. 8 points for him. Lets it go with a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Balmoro. Shields. Off target from three-point range. With 1 on the clock. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. They're up by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
We've got Mirotic, and it's McCormick in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Medu is out there with Anderson, and it's Vesely in at the 5. Drops in the tray. Provitala's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. To the right side. There's a screen. Here's Quizair, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Here's Abrinas, puts up a 3. McCormick with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Brooks. Good. Brooks has got his first 2 points of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Swiped away. That's tipped. Here's Abrinas, still without a basket. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Abrinas has gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Left side, Mirotic. From outside the arc. The rebound by Medu.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Anderson passes to Laprovitola. This one for 3. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And it's Abrinas in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one. Abrinas has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Over to the wing. Stolen by Vesely. They're running. Pass to Abrinas. From the arc. Second chance shot. And here's Anderson for 3. Medu passes to Abrinas. Fast break. Here we go. And here's Mirotic from beyond the arc. And they recover it. Here's Quizair. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Abrinas' shot is off.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Here's Quizair. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
A three for Mirotic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mirotic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
A three ball. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the three ball here in the second quarter.
Abrinas kicks to Anderson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Anderson's got his first 2 points.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Brooks, the pass to Mirotic. Back to Brooks. Outside Mirotic. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. He can't get that one. Here's Abrinas. For 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They're up by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Covered by Parker. Takes a 3. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fall's out there with Parker. Then it's Sarr, and it's Satoransky in at point guard. Here's the break. Offline with his 3. A steal. Fast break. Here they come. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Parker outside. In the corner, it's Sarr. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Covered by Parker. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Shields. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Shot clock at 6. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Here's Fall. Still yet to score. Bangs home the trifecta.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Out to the right wing. Puts one up from 19. Fall with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
To the wing right side.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Song. Parker outside. No good with the triple. Three-pointer. Shields covered by Parker. Shields. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
The quick look, no good that time. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Drills the three-pointer. And not even three-quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Back to Satoransky. He's got a clear path. Three-pointer. Satoransky grabs the miss. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game. Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession. And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Lets the 3 fly. He doesn't hit that one. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Leading by just 2. And when we... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Anderson, and it's Abrinason at the shooting guard position. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's good from long range.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Mirotic sets the screen for Brooks. Outside for Mirotic. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Song, the pass to Vesely. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Abrinas. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Vesely passes to Medu. Here is Vesely. Brooks covering, and Vesely slams it in.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Brooks, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Pass to Laprovitola to the left side wing. Here's Abrinas. Fires for three. Mirotic grabs the miss.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Substitution on the court.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Parker, a screen on Brooks. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 21.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pass to Mirotic, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. Stars check in for Anderson.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 2, Dame Sar.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brooks with no one around. Drills it from outside.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Abrinas the pass to fall. Parker right side. Sar sets the screen for Parker. Stolen. And here's the break. Shields covered by Parker.
Ball is turned over. Away team ball.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes.
Lets it go with the three. And he's good on the three ball.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
This one for three, and the three ball is good. Abrinas has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Parker, a screen on Mirotic. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Puts up a deep three. McCormick with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from way outside. They grab their own miss. Back to Parker. Takes a three. Pass to Sar. From deep three-point territory. Can't connect. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business like they...
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
First bucket of the evening. Now both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Outside Edwards. Pass to De Silva. The three is up. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Let's go with a three. Knocks down the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. De Silva with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The shot no good. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Edwards. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Takes the three. That one doesn't drop.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Drills it from deep. He's got 6.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Brooks defending. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
The ball goes to the away team.
Edwards with it. And there's the screen. Oh, he picked him clean. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Balmaro. Sinks it from distance.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And he jams it home with authority.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
1:21 left in the first quarter here. From deep. No good that time.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the left side wing. Driving inside. 2 points. That one goes.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Brooks against Edwards. Misses the 3.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
35 seconds left in the opening quarter. Six on the shot clock. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. It's Edwards on the wing. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup. Here's Balmaro. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter, leading by a point. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And they take the lead.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
For 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's the three. McCormick with a rebound. Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid.
They set the screen. Here he goes.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And he makes it.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Mirotic. From the arc. Counted from distance.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's in there. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And he lays it up and in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Three-pointer. Now here's Napier. Defense right on him. It doesn't go for him. Pass to McCormick. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Three-pointer, no good. 3-on-3. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
1:33 left in the second period. Fires from the corner, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
From deep three-point land. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Good on the bucket.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Booker defending. Off target from outside. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. The score now all even. Napier's got 5. Here's Mirotic. Booker defending. Over to the left wing. They set the pick. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Mirotic. Give him 8 points now. Now here's Napier. 5 points in the game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Out to the right wing. Here's Mirotic. He drops it from range.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Here's De Silva. He takes it in. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so that brings the first half to a close. Up 7. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said.
And moving on. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 7. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time. And he's all alone. Finished off the break.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Hits the trifecta.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
It's Edwards on the wing. They get it back, and the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. On Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, now Brooks, 5 points in the game. On the take. Oh, the double clutch. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Shot to stop the run. On target from range. 5 points in the game.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Offensive board. Another shot. Shot is off. He's 5 for 12. Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to Balmaro. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Count it.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Over to the wing. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Fires for 3. No good.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Lays it up and banks it in.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Brooks against Edwards. Brooks, the pass to Balmaro. On the wing, Brooks. They set the pick from outside the arc. The shot won't fall. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Knocks it down from distance.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 12.
They're really working the paint now.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Kept alive to the inside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
1:35 left in the third. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, Excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
1:06 left to play in the third quarter here.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And the basket by Balmaro. Balmaro's got his third bucket of the night.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to De Silva. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. From outside, off the mark. 4-3. The shot off that time. It's stolen. Oh, got a piece of it. Edwards looking it over. He's off on that one. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Up 5 after a quick break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the layup is good off the glass.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Knocks it loose.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
Outside Napier. Buries it down low.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Mirotic. And he can't get that one.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Booker. Pass to Napier. Back to Booker. And Booker throws it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound pass. McCormick. Oh, get that out of here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Jacks up a three. Nails it from three.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And there's a pick. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Mirotic. Launches it. Unable to get that one.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Gets the three to fall.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. Fader on the way. Hits a three-pointer. 21 points in the game.
And just a huge answer right there with a 3 of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy. And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here.
A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Into the lane. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Can't hit the corner 3.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Three-pointer. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from way outside. De Silva with the rebound. Fires away from way outside. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Back to Edwards. No good on the three. Parker, right side. And it's off from three-point range. And they're pushing it up. They get it back. Pass to De Silva. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Satoransky. Parker outside. Pass to Satoransky. Parker with it. Picked up by Edwards. Satoransky misses off the right iron.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. The three.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The long distance three is Barry. He's got 6. Lucic covered by Parker. Lucic. Good on the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Got that one up quick.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Pass to Edwards. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Old team foul. Cody. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. There's 1:47 left to play in the first. They get it again. Out to Parker. Pass to Medu. Satoransky looking around. Here's Fall. It's deflected, and they get it back. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Latrey buries the long-range jumper.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Satoransky against Edwards. Satoransky, the pass to Parker. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
There's the pick. There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Pass to Satoransky. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, he's got 1 to 4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Booker. Giffey. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Satoransky with it. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Satoransky's got his second bucket of the night. 7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Stolen by Anderson. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Up by 5. And the second quarter about to... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
We've got Hernan Gomez. He's out there with Anderson. And it's Lapro Vidala in at the point.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Pass to Abrinas. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Vesely with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Napier feeling it out a bit. Puts up a three. Cranes the three-pointer.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to Lapro Vidala. Hernan Gomez a screen. And here is Vesely down low. Hernan Gomez a screen. 6 to shoot. There's Abrinas. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Booker with it. From deep. They get the rebound. Launches a three. That shot misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Vesely kicks to Anderson. There's the screen. Here's Lapro Vidala. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Back to Booker. Giffey. Off target from outside. Pass to Abrinas. Tries it from the top of the key. Fires the three. Booker pulls it in.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence in this quarter. Nothing on target.
To the right side. Fires the three. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Here's Abrinas, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Hits the three-point bomb.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Giffey, he's covered by Anderson. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Beyond the arc. The three-pointer is right on target.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Napier dishes to Booker. From deep three-point land, Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Here's Abrinas, nailed from three-point land. Abrinas has got 9 points in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Laprovitola. A three-pointer off the mark. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Booker. Sinks the triple. Abrinas has got 12.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Napier. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Thanks for joining us for this fun.
You take a look at the visitors. They're a middle-of-the-pack team. Sure, they'll get some wins, but I don't know how much more beyond that.
Seems like they're missing a key piece or two. Maybe one of their young...
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the visiting team. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We've got Parker. Falls out there with Medu. And it's Satoransky in at the point guard position. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Satoransky's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Off target from outside. Here's the screen. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Edwards.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
No problem knocking that one down. 8 points for him.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Fall. Back to Parker. The three. To Silva with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Parker's shot is off.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
For the tie, Fall with the rebound. Fall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Carries it from three-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Lucic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Medu. Right wing. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Out to Parker. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Satoransky, and it's good for 2. Satoransky's got 8 points. Over to the wing. Pass to Edwards. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Trains it from beyond the arc.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Offline with his 3. And they're on the break from downtown. Hands it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Pass to Medu. Here's Satoransky, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Outside Edwards. From outside the arc, the rebound by Medu. Medu's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got his second bucket tonight.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
From past the arc, make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
56 seconds left to play in the third. Kept alive. It's Edwards on the wing. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. To the wing right side. For the tie. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Ooh, that's his third three of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
He lobs it up. Out to Parker. Pass to Medu. There's the pick. 5 to shoot. Snatched up. And he jams it with authority.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. They lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Anderson is out there with Hernan Gomez. And it's Lapro Vidala in at the 1 spot. Vesely passes to Abrinas. Shoots the 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Scooped up. Vesely kicks to Abrinas. Three-pointer. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
A 3-ball. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Defended by Anderson. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Abrinas. Traps in the tray. Abrinas has got 9 points now in just the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
No good on the wing 3. As they've been difficult to stop lately.
Yeah, and this run could stretch out that lead even more.
A 3-pointer is right on target. Abrinas has got 24 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And the 3 off target.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
For 3. Lapro Vidala, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Abrinas. For the three. No good on the shot. And he stays with it. From the arc. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Anderson can't get it to go. There's the three. Good on the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Abrinas. To the right side. A wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. Out to the right wing. Here's the three. Drains the three-pointer. Hernan Gomez has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
A three from Anderson. It's good from long range.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Anderson's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land. Fires away from way outside. The putback, it's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
1:06 left in the 4th quarter. Fires from way outside. The offensive rebound. Grizli passes to Anderson. They set the screen. From deep, Hernan Gomez. Grizli kicks to Anderson. From deep three-point land, Abrinas' shot is off. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
32 seconds left in the game. Fires from way outside. And it goes out of bounds following the shot.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
From deep three-point territory, Abrinas with a rebound. Fires from way outside. Gets the bucket. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the...
looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. The home team on D. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Fall. And they're on the run. There's the three. Drops in the three.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
It's stolen. Covered by Saturansky. The three. Gets the three ball to go. He has 6.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And the three off target. Here's the break. Has to fall. Satoransky outside. And again, unable to change momentum here. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
From behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Puts up a three. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Has to fall. Parker outside. Lets it fly. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Parker defending. This one for three. Fires in the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Satoransky. Ooh, it's stolen. Going all the way to the rack. Three-pointer in transition. He has 6.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Ball passes to Satoransky. Gets the 3-ball to go. Satoransky's got 6. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Puts up a deep 3. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Sarr. Satoransky outside. 1:10 left in the opening quarter. From deep. The shot that time not on target.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
56 seconds left in the first quarter. Basket counts.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Sarr passes to Parker. Here's the 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. The dive for the ball. Satoransky with the steal. Jacks up a 3. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
To end the run, Parker, and that's good. Parker's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
There's the 3. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Up 10, and back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Here's Brooks. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Brooks defending. Pass to Metu. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCormick with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ball is turned over. Home team ball.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. There's the triple. The shot, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Takes a 3. And that one's good. Mirotic.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
From the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And he banks in the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
There's a screen by Metu. McCormick with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
A shot to stop the run. Hits the trifecta. He's got 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Launches a 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The three-pointer off the mark. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Mirotic. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. There's a screen by Metu. That cuts the lead to single digits.
I just love the ball block.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. McCormick with a rebound. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Fires the 3. Hits the three-pointer.
They've been so efficient from deep, hitting over 50%. That'll win a lot of games.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage rate.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Mirotic. He's got 5, and the three-pointer goes.
3 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 15. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Please direct your...
Greetings. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the home team.
Their opponent.
Appreciate you joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We've got Sar, and it's Fall in at the 5 down low. Satoransky shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Leans from outside, and that one drops for him. 5 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
The 3 ball. Drills it from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The 3. Buries it from 3.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Lets the 3 fly. Here's Parker. No good with the triple. Parker's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Takes the 3 to the wing on the left. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Covered by Satoransky. That one doesn't drop. Fades back. Sinks it from distance.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
On target from range. 21 points in the game.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Parker the screen. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Fall. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Satoransky's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Satoransky's got 9.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
To the left side wing. Covered by Satoransky. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Over to the left wing. Shot is up. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
There's a screen. They get the rebound. Here's Fall. Rips it home off a terrific move.
grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. For three. Up top, Parker. 5 points in the game. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Parker's gone 1 of 5 on 3-point tries. To the wing, right side. The three. Nails it from 3.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Sarr. 32 seconds left in the third. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Parker, no good.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game. Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Brooks defending, right wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Oh, swiped away. From the wing. Clock at 6. Anderson for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Here's Mirotic. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The steal. Going all the way to the rack. And he lays it in on the break.
Those are the kind of plays that win you games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with it.
There's a screen by Metu. Off target with the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Got it.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Deflected, and they get it back. Pass to Mirotic. Beyond the arc, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. From downtown, the shot no good. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Vesely, kicks it out to Anderson. Oh, Brooks with the steal. from behind the arc. That shot off. And here's the fast break from deep three-point land. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Offensive rebound. Looking to end the run. He drops it from range.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
1:41 left in the fourth. Fires from way outside. He can't hit that time. Here's the pick. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. 21 points in the game. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Anderson gets the bucket.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:10 left in the final quarter. Anderson's gone 2 for 2 so far from three. Corner shot. Not going to go that time.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Parker, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Drains the triple.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
Fires away from way out. Oh, it goes! Are you kidding? He hit it!
The long-range missile.
Now here's Brooks. And so the road team gets the W in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road.
Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Out left to the wing. Shields. Open jump shot off the mark. Giffey, Brooks covering. Giffey, a three-pointer, no good. It's stolen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Edwards. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Giffey, De Silva, and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Brooks.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
The 3, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Drives to the hoop. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. He had a nice open look right there. Here is Edwards. No good from outside. Fires the three. They get it back. Out to Brooks. It's stolen by Edwards. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to De Silva. Just 3 to shoot. Going inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome. Off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
From deep. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 8. 1:44 left here in the opening quarter. Shields. The long distance three is buried.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Brooks. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Count the basket. Here's Balmaro.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. And the layup's good off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Balmaro. Shields. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Edwards. That will count. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. And we'll be back right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Back to Napier. 6 on the shot clock. Napier covering. They grab their own miss. Here's Cozier. Fires the three. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. And they're running. Lucic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. This one for 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Cozier. Defended by Booker. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the basket by Napier.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Mirotic the screen. Takes it inside. Connects from three-point range.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Booker pulls it in. There's the triple. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Mirotic the screen. Lets it go with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Mirotic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Napier covering. Pass to Mirotic. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Over to the left wing. Lock at 6.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Shoots. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Mirotic has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Napier with it. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
This goes in. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And here's Mirotic from beyond the arc.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
1:32 left in the first half of basketball. Count that bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Out to the right wing. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Quizair passes to McCormick. A 3. Booker pulls it in.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Lucic. McCormick with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Mirotic against Booker. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the dunk by Booker.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. leading by just 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Taking a look at the visitors, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see. They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love. And that is it for halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pass to De Silva. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out. Shields gets an open look and hits. He's got 11. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Up and in on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Inside, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
They set the pick. Fires from the wing. And that's good for 2.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. It's good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
From outside the arc, knocks down the 3 ball.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
A tight game here in Utah. Pass to De Silva. 5 on the clock. Giffey, and he dunks it down.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Here's Brooks. Edwards defending. Shields. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got his 4th rebound in this one. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And here we go. Shields bangs home the trifecta. 19 points in the game.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
They set the pick. Giffey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
They get the rebound.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First one falls for him.
Number 32 at the line for 2.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Edwards. Giffey gets it to go from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Shields off target with his three.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards drives in, banked in off the glass. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire. And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Shields. A second chance effort. Rejected by Booker. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Number 32.
He's perfect from the line this time. Lucic. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Out to the wing. There's a good screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Mirotic the screen. For Booker. Yep, right through the net.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Napier kicks to Booker. No good on the triple.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
To the right side. Napier covering. Lays it up off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Out left to the wing. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Napier's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Outside for Mirotic. 3-pointer. No good that time. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Home team foul. Napier. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Good on the three-point shot.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to Booker. Covered by Mirotic. 6 to shoot. Latrey with the fadeaway. McCormick with the rebound. McCormick's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the wing right side. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Napier covering. Misses from short range. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Left side, Mirotic. Back to Brooks. Yep, that one goes in there.
Assistant, Mirotic.
Brooks has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
This goes there. Outside from Mirotic. Launches a 3. The shot misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To take the lead. Doesn't go. Only his 3rd miss in 9 tries. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Shields. No good with the layup. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
And there's the drive.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Taking 2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that ties the game up.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Right side, Mirotic. He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Now, that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, I think they should have this win locked up.
And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
I don't know if they should actually look for the 3 here. That's a bit greedy. I'd take a good look, even if it's a 2-point basket. Take the high percentage shot.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Parker. There's a screen by Metu. Fires from the wing, and he hits the jumper.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Edwards with it. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. There's a screen. That three's off the mark. Fade away. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Gets the three to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
With the fadeaway. Here's Metu. Kicks it out to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Fades away. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. They get it again, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On defense, the visiting team. Pass to De Silva. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Edwards. And here comes the break. The 3 is up. And he drives in. 5 to shoot. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Satoransky. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to De Silva. Parker defending. They set the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. He has 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
The 3 is up. Here's Vesely. Satoransky outside for 3. Drops in the 3. Satoransky's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Let's go with a 3. And Parker pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Steps back. Pass to Satoransky. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Satoransky's got 12 points in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
From beyond the arc and then some.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
In transition, here they come. From deep, sinks the tray.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Up by 1, and we'll get things started in the second. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Here's the break. Outside, Anderson. Booker defending. Fires the 3. Fall. The putback is no good. Three-pointer off the mark. Anderson for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Pass to Napier. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Napier's got his first points of the game.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
On the break. No good from outside. Three-pointer. Here's Fall. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
There's a screen. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. He's guarded by Napier. The 3 is up. Tries again. The 3. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Away teams ball.
On Tuesday, and then on Thursday.
This road stretch could be rough. They just haven't executed at all away from home. So they're going to have to figure out those problems and figure them out soon.
The 3 ball. And he buries his first look.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Out to the wing. They set a pick. Three-pointer. Gets hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds now. Gomez sets a screen. Counted from distance.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Ball's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's the 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Third team foul. Napier. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 22 left in the half. Gomez on the wing. Knocked loose.
Ooh, slick move. Excellent timing and fast hands led to the steal.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
He's guarded by Napier. Off the mark there with a 3.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
He's guarded by Napier. From behind the arc. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. 6 points for him.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Pass to Gomez. Outside, Anderson. And Booker pulls it down.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
While this call may not decide the game, always prefer to get it right.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Leading by 6. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for joining us through the first half.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course.
And moving on to some mid. Thanks for joining us. Time.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Satoransky outside. The 3 is up. The shot misses. Drains the triple.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
It's Edwards on the wing. There's a screen from deep. Satoransky pulls it in. Parker outside. Here's Vesely. 4-3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Parker. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a three. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Satoransky left side. There's the triple. De Silva with a rebound. Tipped. On target from range. 6 points for him.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Satoransky. Here's Metu. He's got a clear path. Here's De Silva. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
No good on the triple. A tight game here in Utah. Now here's Satoransky. Tightly guarded. Here's Parker. And good. Coming on the assist by Satoransky. Parker's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
No coverage that time.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's three in a row.
And there's a pick. Pass to Satoransky. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's the steal.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
Satoransky. First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good. Edwards.
Edwards.
And it's tied up with that one.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Satoransky passes to Parker. Here's Metu, guarded by Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And it's Metu missing. Covered by Satoransky. They set the pick. For the lead. The kick out to Edwards. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. The offensive rebound. Satoransky outside. Here's Metu. No good again that time. Shot from the top of the key. Nice jump shot. Give him 8 points now. Here's Satoransky. He's got 15. Fires from deep. And no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
The three. And Metu pulls it down. Metu's got 4 rebounds in the game. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Leading by 5. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Back to Napier. Hey, expanding his range. That shot is off. Napier's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Satoransky.
Napier. Second personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Over to the wing. Here's Parker. And good. Coming on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 3rd assist of the night. Parker's gone 2 for 3 from deep. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Substitution on the court.
For 3, Booker fires in the triple. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Anderson. He's guarded by Napier. Clock at 6. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
To take the lead.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your home team. Da Silva. Number 13.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And there's the screen. Beyond the arc. They get it back.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Covered by Satoransky. Six to shoot. Takes a 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Satoransky outside. From downtown. Offensive rebound. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on the 3.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Uncovered. Yes! He nails it! Launches a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
From the corner. No good there.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation. Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Hits a 3-pointer.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You got to contest the shot better than that.
They need this. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Knocks down the long J. He's got 26.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter here. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Shoots. De Silva with the rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Safe to say, the outcome is no longer in question.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win. Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3.
Number 13.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. A competitive game, you have to feel like.